Hello, I'm Cosmo Hill, asking the important questions like, does the friend zone have Wi-Fi? So, friend zoning is a video topic that has totally never been done, so shut your faces and let me fight you with fists of opinion. The concept of friend zoning in its barest form is person 1 likes person 2, but person 2 doesn't feel the same way and just wants to be friends. I use the term person because although guys generally feel downtrodden and that they're in this situation most of the time, that's not actually the case, and that's something I'll be talking about later. But first, I am just going to talk to the guys. So girls, take 5 or keep listening. You might learn some of our secrets. Okay, so guys, you're pissed because the girl you like doesn't like you back and she just wants to be friends. Despite the fact that you always compliment her, you're always there for her, and you are the shoulder to cry on when the dick she inevitably goes out with breaks her heart. You don't understand why she keeps going for these people when there's nice guys like you around. That sounds familiar, right? So you're definitely the victim here, right? Wrong. You, sir, are an idiot. See, she wants you to be a friend because all those things you were doing, the complimenting, the being there for her, that's friend things. If you weren't going to do those unconditionally before, when you weren't attracted to her, you're just not a good friend. Being a good guy does not equal girlfriend, just like thinking of 6 random numbers doesn't win you the lottery. You have to at least buy a ticket before you start blaming God for not winning. But you're probably still thinking, but Cosmo, how come she keeps going out with these dicks? Well, that's even simpler. He asked her out. Look, he may not be as smart, funny, or even as attractive as you, but what he has is balls, and subsequently, a girlfriend. You got to be in the race to win it, right? Now girls, you still here? Good, because this next part is for you. Now, being friend-zoned as a girl is a little bit more complicated than being friend-zoned as a guy. It's normally something to do with the guy seeing you as one of the boys or something to that effect. And the problem with that is it's kind of a sisterly love. But of course, that's his fault because he's the one that doesn't feel the same way about you, and that's totally down to him, right? Wrong. If you have become one of the boys or one of the guys, it's normally because you've tried to. And if you haven't and you still ended up in that situation, it's really easy to fix. See, the amount a guy can be attracted to you is directly proportional to how well he knows you. If he sees you but doesn't know you, he can be attracted physically. If he saw and knows you, he can be attracted mentally. If you're a friend, he can be attracted emotionally. But if you are one of the guys, well, that's it. You're a bro for life. Except you're not. See, the best thing about this scale is it's reversible. If you've been so close to this guy that he thinks of you as his sister, take some time apart. Men are stupid and protective, so if you're that close to him, he doesn't want to break the dynamic of the group. He wouldn't want it to be weird with all of his other guy friends if he starts going out with a girl he considers one of his guy friends. However, if you disappear for a couple of days, I'm not saying never speak to them again, just try and get more alone time with just him. That way he can stop seeing you as one of the guys and start seeing you as the girl you actually are. It's that simple. And yes, men are that stupid. And that means all you have to do is wait for his ape-like brain to reset. Now, I've talked about a majority of friend zoning. That's not the only reason it happens. Sometimes they're just not attracted to you in the same way, and I'm sorry, there isn't a miracle fix for this. If you suddenly think that going to the gym and changing who you are and reading loads of books and trying to be interested in everything they're interested in will suddenly make them like you, it won't. I wish I could give you more hope for the future and say, yeah, it'll totally be fine, you'll get married sometime down the line. That's not going to happen. Just be happy that you like someone with enough maturity that they still want to be friends with you, even after knowing your feelings. But the bottom line, most important thing for all of this is making sure they know how you feel. Complaining that you're in the friend zone without ever trying to escape it is like complaining that you're locked in a room without ever even trying the door. And if you're scared about telling that person how you feel, just remember that Internet Explorer is brave enough to ask to be your default browser every single time, so you are definitely brave enough to ask them out. I'd like to end with a totally tasteless joke. How many friend zone guys does it take to change a light bulb? None, they'll just compliment it and complain when it won't screw. Lates.